What is up, best ones worldwide? It's the best one, Donnie here, back with a brand new unboxing video. If you're not a best one yet already, and you're into wrestling figures, Funko Pops, Nickelodeon, late 90s, early 2000s, and you want to watch me rebuild my collection, recommend you to hit that subscribe button now, turn on the post notifications, because of course you already know, the grind is real. And today we are going to be unboxing and reviewing WWE Legends Series 20 and Ultimate Edition Rock. And if you guys have not checked out yesterday's video, I finally was able to unbox WWE Legends Series 19 thanks to, this guy right here. Couldn't find him at any of my stores. We finally got that video up for you guys if you want to check that out. Or, if you haven't checked out the toy hunt video of me getting these, WWE Legends 20 and Ultimate Edition Rock, and a couple cool other things, I have a really cool, Target toy hunt video up on the channel as well. But, with that being said, let's get it. So, starting things off here, we have our first figure in the set here for WWE Series 20. We have Rhythms in Blue, Greg the Hammer Valentine. And I'm very excited about this. I'm super stoked. Even though on my old school shelf over there, I do not have a Honky Tonk Man figure, so I am now officially on the hunt for Honky Tonk Man so that I can pair him up with, his Rhythm and Blues partner here. And I love this. I love this a lot. We've obviously had, regular Greg Hammer Valentines throughout the years. But now we finally can get a Rhythm and Blues one. And I'm very excited about this one. This is the only one so far that I was able to find on the shelf. Because, of course, I went, the first day that these, were released. So the only one I saw was this one here, which I'm very happy because this is, one of the ones I was actually very excited about having in the collection. And here it is in the package. Look at that, man. Interchangeable hands. We also get a guitar with him. Looking fantastic. I'm excited about this one. Alright guys, so with this, Greg Valentine here, we also get this, guitar as well, which it looks like they have some rubber bands on it, so you could break it on another wrestler's head, which is pretty cool here, and man, this looks so good. This Greg looks fantastic, man. And it's crazy because this is my first, Mattel Greg the Hammer Valentine in my collection here. And I'm honestly really happy it's the Rhythm and Blues one. So with this, we have, of course, we have the slicked back black hair. Because Greg the Hammer Valentine has always had blonde hair. He dyed it black for, this Rhythm and Blues run, which I really like. We also have, these glasses on him, which do look really good. Seems like it's in there, which I do like a lot. Wish they did that with the Brother Love. And I really like this jacket here, man. This is a nice, soft rubber goods jacket. Very easy to, take on and off of this figure. And I love that we have all the musical symbols all over this white jacket. Looking fantastic. And we also have the eagle on the back of the jacket, which I do like. And even, these nice plain black trunks with Rhythm and Blues on the back of it. Which, man, I wish we got the Tag Team Championship with them, but that's alright. And no knee pads whatsoever. And we even have, the boots, which I really like, the details here. We have this really cool heart with, the hammer, which definitely, adds, to his, original character here. And I gotta say, this Rhythm and Blues Greg is fantastic. definitely an underrated figure for sure. And now I need to go find me a Honky Tonk Man to, you know, pair Rhythm and Blues up together, because this is so cool. But moving on now to our next figure in the set, we have Mr. Perfect. And I'm so glad I waited for this one, because I was going to pay aftermarket prices for one of his older Elite figures from back in the day, so I am very relieved this came out. And this right here I think is my favorite figure in this set. 100%. Mr. Perfect was always, you know, one of my favorite mid-card guys that never won the World Championship. And there it is, the packaging looks great. We get, you know, the Intercontinental title, we get the cool, you know, towel he used to carry around, and some interchangeable hands, which is always pretty sick. And I do want to see, like, what they use for the towel here. And they went, like, with the same, you know, Samoa Joe Target exclusive towel, which I do like that a lot. Better than the Rubber Good, in my opinion. Always better than a Rubber Good. Oh, man, I gotta say, man, from opening this up, this feels really good on hand. And this is, yep, definitely my favorite figure in the Legends Series 20. And you can even take the straps off of him as well, which I really like that a lot. I definitely think that that is a nice addition, you know, to the figure here. But sometimes I don't mind the painted ones either, so yeah, it's definitely, you know, a tough decision here. But I think that this works. This definitely works. And I'm very impressed. You know, it's long overdue that we got a new Mr. Perfect figure. And I love here that we have, you know, this really pissed off head sculpt on him. Looking good. I wish that we did have a smiling one. I think that that would have added, you know, to this figure. We also have, you know, the nice, you know, curly blonde hair. Looking great. And, you know, we have this really nice, you know, yellow and black singlet. Always, you know, really standing out. Mr. Perfect, as always. And, of course, we have the old school Intercontinental Championship, which I don't know if I have an old school Intercontinental Championship in the collection yet. So this might be my first one. I could be wrong. But, man, I do love this Mr. Perfect a lot. I think that, you know, they got the perfect, you know, torso, the perfect arms. I think that this Mr. Perfect is perfect. And I also love, you know, we got the knee pads here, and we got the white boots with the Mr. P on both sides of the boots. And, man, I really like this Mr. Perfect a lot. And there, oh man, that looks so good with the towel in the hands. And I'm very excited to have this in the collection. I think one of the most underrated professional wrestlers of all time here, Mr. Perfect. And what a perfect figure, especially with the true effects and stuff. They absolutely nailed this figure here. I really don't have any critiques with this. But moving on now to our last WWE Legends Series 20 figure. Because, of course, we decided not to get the Triple H. I already, you know, have a couple on my Attitude Era shelf that I do like better than the one that they, you know, showed. It's pretty much a re-release, and I just, you know, don't really need it in the collection. So, we do have the last figure here, and we got the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, man. My favorite, you know, new generation superstar here. I love the $1 Million Man so much. And this one, there's a reason why I got this $1 Million Man. There's a reason. But we're going to open him up first before I give you guys that reason. And here it is, man, with the window. Whoop. Here it is with the window. We have, you know, two different head sculpts here. We have one of his younger self. And then we have, you know, him, like, current right now, which I think is very unique. We also have, you know, the glasses as well with him. We got some interchangeable hands. And we got the $1 Million Championship, which looks really good. So, let's Let's see. Let's take the interchangeable hands out. Oh, man. This $1 million man is so good with this head sculpt. So this is going to pain me to do this. This is going to pain me. Oh, man. This is going to pain me to do this. But I'm going to explain why. Alright, so. Oh, man, look at that. Alright, so guys, the reason I had to change the head sculpt on this figure is because, I don't know if you guys listen to the Major Wrestling Figure podcast, but Always Ready, Matt Cardona said, if there's anybody that displays this $1 million man on their shelf, in the front of their shelf, for 365 days, a whole year, and every day you have to take a picture and post it with, tagging him, he will give you $1,000. Because he is the $1,000 broski. So, Matt Cardona, if you're, watching this, I want to do this challenge. And if you accept it, I will display this in the front of my shelf for 365 days. Because, man, $1,000 is $1,000, and I could use $1,000, to do a lot more upgrades to my collection. So I am up for this challenge, and I'll even document it for a future Best One Donnie video. So, Matt Cardona, the ball is in your court, and if you give me the green light, and I get $1,000 if I, do this for 365 days, this $1 million man will be in the front of my shelf. And I'll let you pick. I could put it in the front of my old school shelf, or, because this is NXT era, I will put this in the front of my NXT shelf, which you can see right there. So it is your choice. I will put this in the front of my shelf for a whole year if I could get $1,000 out of it. So the ball is in your court, Matt. But with this $1 million man, oh boy, we are gonna display him like this. Oh man, yeah, we're gonna do this. Oh boy, I can't believe we're gonna do this. I definitely need another one for the collection, but. With this newer $1 million man, we have this, very odd NXT newer look to him. And, man, this is definitely very unique here of Mattel to do this. But we have this older, head sculpt on him. Looking, it's alright. And we got this nice, green and white and silver suit. Which, man, I always love the $1 million man suits. They always looked, fantastic. Of course, we have the $1 million championship with him as well. In his hands, looking great. And I love that we have, the tux here. We have the money symbols going all around. And this is when kayfabe was alive, man. And he was just such a legend. And we have the, money symbol on the back of the suit as well, which looks very cool. And we even have, the nice, pants to go with, the top here. Looking fantastic. And honestly, I am excited to have, this $1 million man in the collection. And I think I'm more excited for that $1,000 that Matt Cardona, said on the podcast. I hope this is true because I want to do this challenge. I feel like it'll be something fun, something different. And the last figure we have here in the collection, we got the Ultimate Edition Rock. And I can't believe I was able to find one of these. I went the very first day, man. I was going to all different Targets, and my last one, I ended up getting the Rock. Super excited about this one. This is, definitely 1998, early 1999 Rock, which I am very excited about here. So we are going to open him up. And I do prefer, the AEW Supremes, only because, all the accessories that are in the window, they're hidden. And I feel like, you know, if you are a Minton card collector, this looks very unorganized and very horrible. It would really mess with my OCD if I kept these in the package, guys. At least, like, some of the Elite packagings are pretty good. But my favorite ones are obviously Defining Moments. And there it is, man. Look at all the accessories we get with this rock. We get 3 different head sculpts. We get, you know, 4 different hands. We get the Raw's War, you know, microphone. We even get the glasses. And we even get the jumpsuit as well. Which I do think that we are going to display the Rock in that jumpsuit. Because that's around the time where he was feuding with, you know, Mankind. And I feel like it'll just look different on my shelf, you know, compared to, you know, the other ones. And I do like, you know, the material that they went with for this here. Reminds me of, like, the old, like, Jax days. I'm glad that it ain't, like, that soft, you know, cloth there. So I am happy about that. And, oh, look at that. We get different. I love this, man. The Ultimate Editions, man, we get... I feel like a lot of times with the Ultimate Editions, it's always a hit or miss. And certain wrestlers it works for, others it doesn't. And The Rock, it definitely works for him. Finally, man, we were able to get this Rock out. That took a little while. And now, there it is. This is, like, how it comes, like, in the package here. And, wow, this is such a great-looking Rock here. And, oh, boy, we're going to definitely do some changes to this here. Do some surgery. Oh, yeah, man, I do like this head sculpt a lot on him. Him screaming, that's so freaking good. And I do think we're gonna keep one microphone hand, I think. Because you gotta have The Rock, you know, talking to the mic. And the fact that it's like not like a scratch WWE logo mic, that makes it even better. I'm glad that they did the Raw's War there. Oh boy, this is nice.
Many minutes later.
Oh, this is tough because, guys, I do really like, you know, this hand here. I really do like that a lot for this Rock, but oh, this is so hard. I do like the mic a lot too, so I think, unfortunately, we are going to go with this one. I might change my mind at some point, but we do got to add, you know, the track pants here to the Rock. Definitely a must. Oh, man, this is awesome. This is absolutely awesome. What an adult Ultimate Edition. And I feel like at times I am going to change the way he looks on the shelf. This is definitely going in the front. But with this Ultimate Edition Rock, we decided to go with, you know, him screaming into the microphone to the millions. And I love this a lot here. We have the Raw's War microphone for this Rock. I also love the tracksuit that we went with here. It's got, you know, the nice, you know, black and white tracksuit. We got, you know, the white stripes going, you know, down on both of the shoulders of the Rock and even, you know, on the sides of the legs, which do look really good. I love, you know, the articulation on these Ultimates. I really love the torso and, like, the arm choice that they went with for the Rock because around the time, like, he wasn't, like, jacked. So I think that they went with a perfect, you know, body. I think the skin tone looks very good on this Rock. And overall, this is definitely, might be a Ultimate Figure of the Year. Which I do think at the end of the year, I am going to do my own, you know, figure awards. And I think I'm going to be, you know, picking my favorite Elite figure, my favorite Ultimate figure, favorite, you know, AEW figure. I feel like it'll just be a fun, you know, video or something, you know, for the end of the year. But, man, what a collection, man. And I'm glad that, you know, I was able to find all this stuff at Target on the very first day that they released it. And pretty soon I will be, you know, unboxing and reviewing the classic blue cage, which I'm very excited about. But let me know in the comment section below your favorite figure in, you know, this set. Mine has got to be Mr. Perfect. Definitely my favorite one in Series 20. But obviously the best figure, in my opinion, is that Ultimate Edition Rock. But let me know in the comment section below your favorite figure that I reviewed. If you enjoyed this, make sure to smash that like button now. If you're not a best one yet already, subscribe, turn on the post notifications. The link's down in the description below. You can go follow me over on my social medias and other YouTube pages, all that down below. New episodes of the We Are Wrestling podcast come out every Saturday over on the We Are Wrestling YouTube channel. Or if you're on the go like myself, doing all these toy hunts, you can listen to it wherever you get your podcast. All the links down in the description below. But of course, to all the best ones out there worldwide, the almost 500 subscribers, we are Take It Over. Peace.